Hello, Huskies back again with more Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode franchise mode commentary. Apologies, missed the video yesterday because it's a midterm week and I got locked up in school for a while. And then today I had a family emergency this morning that prevented me from recording. But we're back, we're here. Last video I may have blown a fuse and made some rash decisions without thinking. I still have one more move to make, and that's trading Granlund. He's just not working out. His morale's in the toilet. He's doing shitty. He's just does not have a place here. We traded for Tyler Toffoli and Brock Boeser. Brock Boeser, he's got 16 goals on the year in 45 games. He was a +2, but his shooting stats are pretty nasty. They were better when I looked at him on the other team, so I'm hoping morale will boost that back up. But we're going to see what we can get for Granlund here. Now, one thing I didn't touch is my defense. My defense is still pretty sick. I need to make sure to leave that alone. And then goaltending, we're still pretty much just going with the flow. The team's not doing real great right now. So I'm going to see what I can turn Granlund into. I don't think he has the highest trade value, if I'm honest, because morale really hits him hard. Hits his value pretty hard. So it's actually still pretty high. I mean, he's 29 years old. I took a chance on him. It didn't pay off. But I want to bring back a center. At least a second line center. We're going to go through every team that's interested in him, because I know my lack of patience got the better of me last video, and I don't want that to be the case again. So let's see what we can swap him off for the other Granlund. But he's not a crybaby. No, we'll keep looking here. Nazem Kadri, Charlie Coyle. Nope, Charlie Coyle was hurt. If Nazem Kadri wasn't 31, he's not a second line center. Alright, San Jose. Logan Couture, and he's 32. I keep forgetting how far into this we are. Malcolm Crosby. Jake Gensel would have been a nice possible add, but he's hurt. I don't think I can trade. Well, I mean, I could trade for him. We'll come back to Jake Gensel because he's what, 20? He's 27. Alright, so. He's not too old, but he's not too young. Sean Couturier, Travis Konechny, nah. I don't want a top-of-the-line second liner. If I could grab this Colin White kid to play on that second line with... there's no way I'd be able to do this, though. I mean, the trade value's close, but the fact that they don't want to move him is the same issue I ran into. Damn, this dude's 78 overall to 22. Top 9, Yuri Malakov. I see the only issue that I don't have any room for snipers on my team, so I'm okay with throwing him in here. They'd have more than 45 skaters. That's a shame. But if they want skaters, that means they might want draft picks. Ooh, they do. Can I give you 2/3 and you throw in some shitball player? Throw in this Rene kid. Will this go through? Actually, we'll come back. That's not looking at every team. Alright, so Colin White in Ottawa is he's currently #1 in what I want to try to find. I don't remember what he was, so I think he's 24, 25. He's an 87 overall. His morale's to the roof. He's got a decent contract. Bo Horvat. He's making 8.5? Wow, that's a bit much. No, Dubois rocking out here. What's his stats look like? Yeah, shitty. Good to know. This Don Earl kid. I still like that Colin White kid out of Ottawa. He's a two-way forward with a lot of offensive. Wow, Matt Duchene, angry face in Milwaukee. He does not want to be there. You consider, I mean, nah. He's 31. If he was cheaper, maybe. Oh, did Kopitar get paid? I saw a photo on Reddit where Kopitar got an $18 million deal from LA. $18 million for 1 year. It was absurd. Nugent Hopkins, Ryan Strome. Wow, they got really good down the middle. Detroit, Ricard Raquel, no thank you. Athanasiou, no thank you. Chicago, I'm sure DeBrincat's still. He's an 82. Nick Schmaltz, 82. They really didn't progress as I'd hoped they would. Victor Rask is the another good one. He's a playmaker, 4.5-star defense, good offensive stats, and he's got a great. Oh, he's got to be re-signed though. So right now it's Victor Rask or Colin White. Those are the two guys I'm looking at. Sam Bennett's probably not bad, but again, frowny face, so I don't know what I'm getting from him. Jay Valeno, Ryan O'Reilly, no. So we're still looking at Victor Rask and Colin White. Derek Stepan, Nick Merkley, you know. Then Anaheim has no centers. Alright, so let's go back and look at Colin White here in Ottawa. So, 24 years old, top 6 forward, 87 overall right now. Now, he's got a morale boost because he's a happy camper. So he's probably an 86, so his stats are a little lower. He's a two-way forward. He's got 27 assists. Who is he playing with that's doing so well? Shipley? No. He's playing with Skinner and probably Van Riemsdyk on both sides. So that's probably a pretty formidable line he's got running there. Or he's playing with Tatar. I don't look at a good team. So, Colin White, I like this guy's stats, but honestly, Victor Rask really appeals to me. Now, I have to re-sign Victor Rask, which is going to be unfortunate. And he's a first line forward. Is Stone a first line forward? Not Stone. White? He's a second line forward. Now, and I think Victor Rask has considerably higher trade value. Yeah, he does. So, as much as I want to try to get Victor Rask, I think I'd have to give up way too much to get him. But let's see what we can throw together. Yeah, see, it's pretty high. And these guys are probably only going to want an NHL talent. I mean, these two kids, but I really don't want to move. Are either of these guys snipers? Two-way forward. Ted Molson, I could probably move him. But I think I'd have to give up both prospects and a draft pick, whereas I could probably get away with just one prospect and a couple of thirds. So I think I'm going to go with... Let's see if we can get Victor Rask. Let's see what we can find here. I've got this goalie in my back pocket too. I mean, I'm set goaltender-wise. I really don't need this guy. If I do this, it's free. It keeps my... and then we can hit him with a third-round Minnesota pick. Will this go through? This goalie prospect, Granlund, and a third for Victor Rask. Trade rejected. All right, so it's close. It's close. Let's throw in a second because I don't really need it, and see if that puts it over the edge. Still not enough. All right, now how about another third? So we're giving up a lot here. Trade rejected. Not sufficient at all. So we really have to overpay to get Victor Rask. Again, like I said, he's somebody I want, but I just don't think I can swing this. Actually, wait, yeah, I can. I can just do that. Trade rejected. All right, now let's throw in a second from this year. Trade rejected. Wow, they're still not having it. That surprises me. Is there anybody that I'm not using in this? No, I'm using all these players. Let's throw in Molson and see if this pushes it enough. Trade rejected. Man, still. They really want me to overpay for Victor Rask. I really don't want to give up both of my prospects for him. Let's throw Molson back in there. If this doesn't go through, I'm probably going to have to go with... Yeah, they want way too much for Victor Rask. He'd be nice to get, but he's going to be too hard. So I think I'm going to go with the Colin White kid out of Ottawa. I think I can get this kid a little easier. I'm going to leave the goaltender in there and just throw in... Well, actually, they want these guys. Let's throw him in there. They'd have more than that. That's fine. Draft picks. Throw in 2/3 and give me back something shitty. That Rene kid. Alright, so let's see if this will go through. I don't think it will. Oh wow, it did. Alrighty. Now, he's an 86 overall. He is a two-way. He is a second line forward, so he should fit just fine with that that second line of Toffoli and Bozer. Actually, let's just best lines it. It's easier. Toffoli on the first line, or Larkin on the first line with Line. That first line will not change ever. Absolutely will not change. Brandon Leipzig, you're gonna get scratched for. Oh, not Rene. I actually gotta send him down. Velarde, get in there. Boosh. Put him there. Put him there. Alright, so do we go with... Yeah, let's do, is Toffoli? No. And I want this kid playing center. Alright, so now Bozer's a sniper, Colin White's a two-way forward, and Toffoli's a sniper, but Toffoli has playmaking ability. He's not going to be the goal scorer by himself, so having Brock Bozer playing with him I think fits well. As well as having this third line. I mean, my bottom six is good. My first line needs to get it going. I actually want Warinsky in the top two. Timothy, Nielsen. Alright, and then goaltenders, we still have Gibson. Yep. AHL. Best lines it. I don't think there's anybody down here I need to play. Nope, I just have to send down, what's his face? That Rene kid. So anybody I want to call up from the AHL? Nudavara. Who do I have scratched in the NHL? I have Stenlin, Leipzig, so I need to call up a defenseman. Yeah, let's call up Nudavara. That way I've got a defenseman. You're 60 overall. Why'd you think you were gonna stay in the NHL? Get out of here. Best lines that. Alright, I think we are good to get back to the sim. See if these moves help our team out. I think this Colin White kid's a good two-way forward playmaker mix. Maybe that second line will have some invigoration. I mean, we traded away the entire second line. Our second line was Sebastian Aho, Artemi Panarin, and Mikael Granlund, and we just traded all three of those guys. Nate Schmidt for a 4th and a 7th. I'll pass. Oops, scouting. So I hope I pleased the people that want me to look at all of my possible offers with what I did there. I took 10 minutes to find a trade, but I think Victor Rask and Colin White were our two best guys, but Victor Rask was just held on way too high of a pedestal by Carolina for me to get him for a realistic price. Now, I paid a lot to get Colin White. Carl Dahlstrom is 6th and a 7th for a 4th. Is Dahlstrom worth anything? Defensive D-man? Nah. I have a scratch defenseman. I don't need another one. Alright, so I don't want to jinx it, but we do look like we're starting to... Look like we're starting to kind of come into... Oh, yeah, I jinxed it. Damn it. Alright, there we go. Right back on the horse. Calvin DeHaan, 4th and a 5th. No, thank you. I love that everybody has these overpaid old defensemen because salaries are such a pain in the ass. Folin Kulikov on a 6th for a 4th and I don't need defensemen. I really should change my trade block. I don't need defense. It is kind of cool seeing all these offers come in though. But we need the offers are cool to see, but we need W's, boys. We're 27, 20, and 9. 27, 20, and 10. We have 10 overtime losses. We need to turn some of these into wins. There's 11 overtime losses. Alright, there's a win. There's a big win. Dmitry Kulikov, no thank you. Another overtime. I mean, so we've gotten points in... I'm trying to do the math here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've gotten points in 11 of our last 12 games. Oh, there's lost to Arizona. That's what you don't want to see. So our overtime loss points might be enough to sneak us into the. We just need to get in the playoffs. Just get in the playoffs and let our team figure itself out there. Buffalo 38, 22, and 3. Nice, that's a big win. Let's sit in the Carolina game. Another shootout loss. So we have 13 points from losing games. That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd. Let's take a look at our stats here. It's only been a month, but I want to see what we're rolling with. Now, Colin White came in here. He had 39 points. Patrick Laine 24 goals. Tyson Jost 23 goals. Brock Boser 20. Dylan Larkin 21. Toffoli again. He's playing that playmaker role, I think, pretty well. But what we're seeing, we're not seeing big minuses. We're seeing Wenberg still at a -2, but they were -6s, so they're cutting it back together. Zach Hyman with 10 goals. Gabriel Carlson with 5. Bottom 6 isn't doing the best. That third line is, although. Velarde and Jost. Jost is doing exactly what he needs to. He's playing third line time. He's putting up 20-something goals. That's exactly what I want to see from him. Does anybody have a? I guess I could just go to the morale thing. Do we have Colin White as an 87 yet? No, he's still an 86. So he's still got to get a happiness boost. Morale for individual performance. I hate that they're losing morale for individual performance. But Laine's up there now. All right, so we're looking like a team again. Gibson getting the bulk of the starts, 9-11 save percentage, 24-17 and 10, 5 shutouts, 265 goals against. Korpisalo is playing considerably better. So we're going to see how the stats are come playoff time, and I'll make a decision who my playoff goalie is going to be once we get closer to the end. We are going to finish the season in this video. Since I didn't get you a video yesterday, I want to make sure that we get everything done this video. Playoff-wise, we are currently 3rd in the division with 73 points. We're only 5 points behind the Islanders. Is the Atlantic, awesome? Oh, yeah. Wow, Ottawa. Damn. Wow, Buffalo's a wild card team. God damn, the Atlantic is sick. Alright, so we're going to have to be a division team. The wild card's not going to come. Well, we could be fighting for a wild card, but our best bet is just to get in through the division. Let's check player morale, make sure that we don't have anybody that wants to blow up the team, literally. All right, so meetings appear at the top. Thank you for who posted that. Gabriel Carlson is disengaged. Not the best. Ice time, huh? Are you a top 4 defenseman for some reason? You shouldn't be. He is a top 4 defenseman. Ooh, he's 79 overall. Devin Shore is not a happy camper. That's a shame that Carlson's not happy. Anything I can do about that? I really don't think there is, because I don't want him playing on the second line. Timothy's too good. I think I'm just going to bench Carlson. Wait, where's Nudavara? Didn't I call him up? I didn't call him. Why didn't I call him up? The only reason I'm doing this is because I want to see if this morale thing is really the key to... Oh shit, Carlson will be on waivers. I don't want to do that. Actually, I can just call him up. Yeah, we'll just call him up and we'll get him in there. Alright, edit lines, NHL. Did this best of my NHL? No. Okay, so defense. And we're going to bench Carlson. He's not happy. Nudavara wants to play. He's going to get the chance. I need to take this morale a little more serious. We're at 69 locker room chemistry, so we're getting a little better. We were at 57 in the offseason, so... I might have even been at 57 in the last video. I don't remember what it was. But we just need to stay status quo here, for the most part. We just need to play maybe a little bit better than 500 hockey, and we'll be a playoff team. Playoff team is the biggest priority for us. Right, there's a point. I mean, as long as we're getting points in these games, I think we'll be okay. Another point. I wonder what the record is for the most overtime losses in a season. Zach Werenski, March 23rd. Alright, he'll be fine. He'll come back. He'll miss 5 games, but Gabriel Carlson managed with a mild. Okay, so we're missing. Look, his morale just plummeted. He finally got back in the lineup, and he gets. Oh my God! What the hell? Our entire team just died. Werenski's down, Carlson's down, Laine's down. I mean, they all come back this week, so. The only guy I want to put in is Werenski, because he's the only guy healthy. Yeah, Laine's not healthy yet. Now Laine will be healthy. Yeah, there we go. Let's get him in there. Nope, not Wenberg. Laine, Boosh. There we go. Alright. So we've lost 3. Gabriel Carlson, you're not playing, so you're not going to get in there. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There's 3 straight wins. Oh, we lost to the Leafs, though. Oh, back-to-back losses. We're falling apart here down the stretch. This is not the time to fall apart here, boys. Alright, there's a win. Nudvar's been hurt with a sore knee. Great. So we have to play Gabriel Carlson in the playoffs if we make it. I think we made it. We did make it. Okay. Woof. That was close. So playoff rivalry coming up at you. Calgary. Columbus versus Pittsburgh. Should be a good series. Let's go ahead and look and see how our team finished. I definitely think we had a stronger end once we made those moves. Wenberg had an off season. Colin White, 64 points, 28 goals. I mean, the guy came in and he was a force. Plus 24. He kind of brought that second line to life. Patrick Laine, 33 goals. Dylan Larkin, 32 goals. That first line is disgusting. Tyler Toffoli, 54 points. Not the best, but again, he's playing facilitator. Tyson Jost, almost 30 goals on the third line. Brock Bowe's only 23 goals. He kind of cooled off there. But I'm confident that in off season, and his shot will get good. Velarde, very quickly turning into a good two-way guy. Might take Toffoli's spot on that second line with his offensive talent. Zach Hyman, 12 goals. That bottom 6 is still struggling a little bit. Nudvar's coming in. He's a -7 in 16 games, so maybe it was a good thing he got hurt. Why is he unhappy now? Injured individual. So I call you up, you suck, and then you sulk about it. Awesome. Alright, so the 2 guys I got to get rid of this offseason are Carlson and Nudvara. That sucks. Alright. Let's see what goalie we're going with. We are going to go with... I'm going to go with Korpisalo. I know he didn't play nearly enough games to really gauge his performance, but a .928 save percentage, 2 shutouts, a .206 goals against. I mean, he's better across the board. I get that his games aren't there, but how does Gibson have 5 assists? What? God damn. So I'm going to go with Korpisalo. That's my pick. Feel free to let me know in the comments if it's a good pick or not. But that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. As always, comment section for reactions to the trade and any moves we made, as well as predictions for the Pittsburgh series. As well as subscribe to the channel so that you know when the next video goes live. I don't know when it'll go live tomorrow. I have a midterm to take at noon, so we'll see. And last but not least, thank you for watching. And I will see you tomorrow sometime for hopefully a first round victory for the first time since year 1.